Describe what your black is by finishing the phrase, my black is.
My black is unique. My black is extraordinary. My black is beautiful.
1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Best friends!
My black is.
My black.
My black is.
My black.
My black is.
My black is.
My black is.
My black is the gold in my skin, the coarse in my hair, the slang of my words, and the stank in my walk.
My black is unique. My black is powerful, resilient, artistic, expressive, creative.
My black is me. There's only going to be one me. I'm the original. Everybody else is a copy. Yeah. My canvas is blank and I'm just painting the picture how I want. So
My black is powerful, inspiring, and unapologetic.
My black is beautiful. My black is a gift. My black is precious, peaceful, and strong. My black is a gift which God has given me.
My black is influential and unapologetic.
My black is present. That's who I am. That's how I honor myself with my friends, with my family, with coworkers. As a black man, I'm present. I'm aware of what's happening around me. You have to be. We live in a world that doesn't put us first, that doesn't allow us to excel, and we have to work a lot harder. We're in the back of the line if we even find out there's a line. So, for me, being present has been my greatest asset.
My black is beautiful. My black is important. My black is strong. My black is powerful. And my black is successful.
My black is authentic, undeniable, awkward, thrilling, badass, comedic, and safe.
my black is proud and shameless. My black is quirky and melanated. My black is perfectly imperfect.
Black is fast and strong.
My black is beautiful. My black is strong. My black is resilient. My black is magic. My black is everything and more.
From the complexion of my skin, my melanin is beautiful. My black is power. My black is excellence. My black is elegance. My black is loyalty.
My black is powerful, strong, courageous, sexy, Afrocentric, loving, caring, magnetic, spiritual.
My black is powerful, strong, resilient, tenacious, endearing, compassionate, passionate, empathetic, loving. My black is oppressed, tired, resilient, however. My black is royalty, worthy, valued, important.
My black is indestructible and trailblazing. It's inventive and athletic. My black is full of seasoning herbs, spices, and oils. My black is moisturized and melanated. My black is cultured and it's captivating. My black is of royalty, descendants of kings and queens. My black is anointed, blessed, and sun-kissed. My black is a gift, created in the eye of God. My black is my raison d'etre, the reason I exist.
I'm black, and I'm super, and I'm proud.
My Black Lives Matter, because one, I'm black, and without all these fucking inventions that black people made, the world would be shit.
My Black life matters because I have a story to tell and the world needs to hear it. My Black life matters because I'm alive, and not only am I alive, but I'm living.
My Black life has value. My Black life matters because of the fact that there's no one else like me. There's no one else like us. There's no one else in society or in this world that offers what Black people offer. We literally are the Lowry seasoning to society, to culture, to the movement of life. We are a major cog in this machine called the human race. And without us, it would not be anything of what it is now.
We wouldn't have no peanut butter. We wouldn't have no fucking stoplights.
My Black life matters because my forefathers started out robbery to put their lives on the line so that I can live a life of freedom, justice, peace, and love and equality. So it's my responsibility today to press forward in change, press forward in equality, press forward in freedom.
My Black life matters because I'm an intricate piece in the Black community, striving for equality for my brothers and sisters and the generations to come.
It means that we're being aware, we're making people aware of what our lives are on a daily basis since the beginning of slavery, since just them bringing us over from Africa. How we've been separated and oppressed. There's redlining. We're bringing awareness to what we already know, our crimes, our education. This system in America has not been set up for us to win. It hasn't been set up for us to propel and to get ahead of society or be the heads of society. It hasn't at all. Corporations are still ran by white men. It's a wake-up call. It's an awareness to the people that are trying to ignore the obvious, the things that we as a people have already known. But just being in the 20th century, being able to see things visually now is bringing a lot more awareness to what people try to say doesn't happen, whether it's a crime, whether it's our educational system, our neighborhoods. There's so much oppression, so it's bringing awareness to what we already know exists. That a lot of other cultures, especially the white culture, is trying not to give us our say and tell us that we're crazy. Clearly, we're not.
We wouldn't have no computers.
Black lives matter because we're human. Black lives matter because who is anyone else to tell us that we don't?
Life is important because I know what it is to be oppressed. I am a gay Black man, so it's almost as though you live a double oppression. My Black life is important because if I don't lend my voice to my people when it's needed, then what is the point of having a voice? It is important for me as an artist, a writer, a dancer, a poet, to be able to use those platforms to get the word out there and create awareness. A lot of times people just go without thinking or caring about how we as Black people in general even think, what our culture entails. However, they're so quick to appropriate the things that they find appealing. It's always great when it's done by anyone else but Black people. My Black is important because I need to make sure that my whole generation just doesn't go without doing anything to change this system that continues to oppress us for generations in a row, giving us no rights to basic humanity and treating us as subhumans and second-class citizens. My Black is important because it is part of my duty to make sure that people get to see a glimpse of what it is to be Black and understand what it is to be Black in the United States and understand what it is to be Black in the United States in the system that oppresses us and suppresses our voice.
My Black life is important because I am a leader. Black lives matter because without Black lives, there would be no us. Us as in the world, Black lives have brought you everything. Black lives brought you the brush, the iron, the straightener. Without Black lives, all the luxuries that you have today would be non-existent.
My Black life matters because I'm a minority of the minorities. I'm a gay black man in America being oppressed by both racial and sexual bias in a system that fosters white man's white privilege. My Black Life Matters because I have a voice. I have a mind and I got a spirit. I'm an entity and I'm alive. And I deserve the same liberties and freedom as anybody else in this world. My Black Life Matters because if I were to die today, my death will have a negative cascade effect on anybody because I was important.
My Black Life Matters because I am a son, I am a brother, I am a human being. I am a teacher, I am a friend, I am a husband, I am a boyfriend, I am a person.
Why my Black Life Matters is for the next generation. It's beautiful to see that what we are doing as far as my generation goes, as our voices are being heard through this march. Rest in peace to George Floyd and rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, so many more, but not only does my life matter as being a black man, it matters that it's gonna help the next generation. It matters that we are all in this together as one, as a unity, to overcome all this oppression, to overcome systemic oppression. Our voice are now being heard.
We wouldn't have no cell phones. And I can keep going too if y'all want me to.
It's important because there are people who have forgotten the precious gift of life. There are people who, for some reason, cannot see past an individual. There are people right now waking up that have been friends for a long time, yet just discovered my beautiful black.
The Black Lives Matter movement is very important to me because all Black lives matter, no matter what subculture, no matter what you've done, no matter what you do, no matter where you're from. Your Black life, all Black lives matter.
Black Lives Matter movement is important because it keeps us all informed. It keeps us all educated with what's going on. Not even black people, but whites and everyone else in between. I think it is a very, 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 very important thing that we keep this movement alive and we keep it going, because I mean, it's not going to stop, and we're not going to stop, and we're not going to stop until it stops. And I just think the Black Lives Matter movement is definitely the catalyst that, you know, that's keeping us afloat right now as a human race.
It is important because so many people are uneducated on why people are being killed by the police and what racism actually is and how it actually works. So Black Lives Matters is an entity that sheds light on all of those experiences and how we can get justice in America today.
Black Lives Matter is important, and it's important to me because I'm a black man. I wake up every day knowing that this society is not made for me, that the country, the laws that are enlisted are not made for me, and if they are so-called giving me rights, they are condemned and they're set for me to fail. There's so many laws that's been set into place down to the 1994 when Bill Clinton passed the criminal justice law, you know, setting us all up to be, you know, after the 3 strikes, we're set up and put in jail and we can't get out. It was a system set for us to fail. And it comes from slavery. There is nothing that this country has done for black people yet that has allowed us to propel and to be at the front lines. There's so much oppression and there's so many things that we need to be reprimanded for. So it's important because I live in that everyday world and my children will live in that everyday world and my family lives in that everyday world. But most importantly, that's what every black person is living in, especially in America. So it is important to me because it is my presence, it is my reality on a daily basis.
The Black Lives Matter movement is important to me because it gives us a voice to speak out against and seek justice for the inequities happening all around us to our black people. And it's important because it's bringing awareness to our cause and pushing for the change we like to see for us black people and future generations to come.
The Black Lives Matter movement is very important to me because it fights for equality and shines light on all the shades of black that go unnoticed.
Black Lives Matters is important because it gives us a platform to be able to talk about the things that are important to us, such as our lives, which are a God-given right. We have and should have the same amount of dignity and humanity allotted to us like any other race. We shouldn't have to die just for being black. I should be able to run down the street without 2 white people shooting at me. I should be able to lay in my bed without cops breaking into my house and letting off 22 rounds, of which 8 of those land in my body. And then my mother is asked if I had any enemies. The answer to that is yes, I do. The system is the enemy. The system that oppresses and gives me no humanity and no legal rights. I shouldn't have to be detained by a police officer and his knee is crushed up against my carotid and I can't breathe, and I say to him, I can't breathe continuously. However, his knee keeps on hindering me from breathing until I die, just because I'm black. So Black Lives Matters because it brings all of those issues to the forefront, which in this day and age, and in this case and in this system, Black lives are the ones that are being targeted.
Black Lives Matter movement means everything to me because of the fact that it is giving a voice to people who have been screaming and being tortured, who've been dying since 1619. We've been struggling, and all of that ancestral trauma that we've undergone and that we've experienced is finally being voiced in a way that is positive, that's productive, and that is forward thinking, so that the next generation of Black lives that come after us, they'll be able to have a foundation to stand upon. They'll have a reason to move forward, a reason to be proud, and a reason to live a life uninhibited and unblocked by the white oppression, our oppressors.
This black movement is big to me. It's important to me. Why? Because we are marching right now for the next generation to be able to run freely. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing that we're all in this as one, to overcome any and all the oppression. And yes, we are finally seeing results, and it's a beautiful thing. So this is why we are powerful. This is why my black is powerful.
And the Black Lives Matter movement, it is a voice for those who feel like they don't have a voice. It is a movement and a force to show the people who have counted us out as black people that we can be a mighty, rushing, powerful wind when we unite as one and show the people that we are adequate, we are powerful kings and queens, and there is no stopping us because Black Lives Matter.
Beautiful black people brought you the joy that you have, but you refuse to give them the credit. Black lives matter. And when you fight the term Black Lives Matter with all lives matter, you have to sit back and think. If black lives haven't mattered ever, then how do all lives matter? Yes, all lives do matter, but all lives can't matter until Black lives matter. That's like giving a toddler a cookie, and then the teenager's over here whining about the toddler getting a cookie, but the teenager has a pack of Oreos already in his lap. Black lives matter, and all lives cannot matter until Black lives start to matter. Start to matter to more than just us.
My black is.
My black.
My black is.
My black.
My black is.
My black is.
My black is.